Asking a question. It's probably best you speaking to the mic too, like closer. But let me know when you're ready, and I'll hit the button.
Alrighty, go ahead.
Hello, this is Ryan Pollan from Computer Market Research, and today we'll be conducting a very educational interview regarding the ship and debit process. We are bringing two very knowledgeable experts in the field to join us today. Let me introduce them to you. First, we have Del Heles. Del Heles is the founder and CEO of Computer Market Research, short for CMR, a software development, applications, and web-based services organization, one of the leading data architects in the high-tech industry. He created the company in 1984 to provide clients with improved technology to analyze customer needs and desires. Since then, CMR has provided high-tech manufacturers and distributors with web-based software applications for sales and marketing automation. Next, we have Clark Broyles. He's an entrepreneurial leader producing profitable growth in environments ranging from Fortune 100 to startup through business to business and business to channels. Team development, business planning, channel program development, MDF budget management planning, blended direct, indirect channel management is his specialty. Question 1 for Mr. Dell. What is a ship and debit agreement?
A ship and debit agreement is when a distributor and supplier work together to offer a specially reduced price for a product. Also, it is a process that addresses the guidelines, and the manufacturer would set these guidelines. And they regarding certain rules channel distributors have to follow in order to retain debited compensation via rebated claims. Request of a ship and debit agreement. Agreements are typically initiated by distributors who request a support agreement from their suppliers for certain products. This can be in response to specific customer request projects or simply to react the adapting marketplace. Negotiations can take place and suppliers may reject, approve, or amend a request. This can be the first hurdle for many arrangements, as often many agreements are not accurately captured, meaning that they cannot be properly claimed against. Our second step in the process is shipping to the customer. This is when an agreement is made in the shipping stage. This is where distributors sell the product to their end customers at whatever sell price the agreement allows. This shipping can be direct to stock or delivered to specific sites. Now, accurate capture of the sell price is required, both to calculate true margins and to ensure that claims to suppliers are successful. Continuing from there is our third step, is debiting the supplier. Immediately after shipping, distributors can debit their supplier for the amount required. This often involves providing accurate documentation to prove the sale and sell price. Disputes can arise during this point, and this is why having an organized record of all information required to support a claim can be the difference between a profit and a loss. And our last step is receipt of payment. The final step, of course, is the receipt of payment, as I mentioned. Typically, suppliers credit the distributor and pay back lump sums as rebate at agreed time periods throughout the year. Once this step has been reached, the process is complete.
Thank you. Question 3. What sorts of issues have internal auditors run into as a result of managing their ship and debit program through more traditional methods?
Proper analysis of back-end discounts is complex. Using traditional methods like Excel spreadsheets to determine an accurate calculation of what's to be credited to channel distributors is usually a recipe for failure. Many auditors are simply naive to the infrastructure and function of the marketplace. For example, an auditor might ask, why don't we sell products so that they're sold at a net end price? And for various reasons, companies simply don't want to do that. They want the flexibility to change, modify, or eliminate a program at any given time.
Thank you. Question 4 for you. What risks do companies face when estimating accruals without a robust system in place?
Okay, well, companies have an obligation to their channel distributors. Without a comprehensive system to analyze the state of business finances, there is little to no validity in accrual estimation. In past experiences, I've learned that deploying the best guess strategy into accrual estimation could potentially 100% wrong. Implementing a robust system allows you seamlessly and properly state your revenue and liability with channel partners.
Thank you for that. Question 5. How about documentation? It seems many companies have difficulty designing programs relevant to a specific channel relationship. Is this something businesses commonly struggle with?
Absolutely. Marketing teams are many times at fault when implementing claims programs because instead of thinking logically, they think creatively, losing focus on what makes a channel partnership unique. Parameters or guidelines have to be quantifiable. In other words, structuring a program without tangible restrictions assures unnecessary complications. Now, in regards to a ship and debit program, you have to have specific SKUs in place. You have to have a specific start date and a specific end date. You have to include whether a program is stackable or not. You have to determine whether or not certain parameters are included or excluded. Anytime a program is subject to interpretation, you will run into problems. By forcing some discipline in terms of how you set up your program, you avoid major issues. And remember, price adjustment guidelines should be objective, not subjective.
Question 6. What are the benefits of having an automated ship and debit solution?
Well, first there are reports, and these transactions detail each program partner and product. A summary report does the same thing with a program, the partner, and the product. There are dashboards, there are custom reports, and there are auditing. You can also see a complete history for your revisions and your claims. You can see who approved and how it was automated and when it was automated. You have an automatic price adjustment calculation. You have expedited claim verification and validation, and you have a clone similar programs.
Thank you. Question 7. If I'm interested in a ship and debit for my company, what should I do?
In short, your company can no longer afford to be without a ship and debit program. So what you need to do is you need to ask for a demo, and you can generate more business that way and build stronger relationships and streamline your incentive programs. You can contact us at 702-247-1120, or you can email us at info@computermarketresearch.com if you have any questions.
Thank you, sir.
You should have just stopped there
Oh,
and let me go to the
oh,
logo before you get up.
oh, I was just stopping the,
I didn't get up,
I know. We'll just say.
and I'm getting up.
So we have like a smoother, yeah, because it can keep going. It won't hurt it. And then if it restart it.
what do we get, a C this time?
I mean, it was good.
I went from an F to a C, so we're moving up.
Yeah, you're doing better. I agree. You guys are
Well,
doing
thanks for
better.
your critique of me.
Well, I'm just being, no, I'm talking about for
You
me.
can ask.
I don't care. I know I'm good.
Okay,
I'm
well,
not.
There you go.
So is that it for today? You want us to do another round? Or you good?
What do you guys feel? Do you want to do another one? I mean, we can do another one.
It's up to you.
I just really wish.
What about the one he's saying we have to be on Zoom? Do you want to do that one? Like I gotta be on Zoom and talk or something.
Okay, so how do I change that? They're saying that they recommend us changing our gigabyte things to less or whatnot. And I don't know how to change it.
That's out of my scope. I don't know what that is.